Come with me to the beach. I've got a surprise for you. You'll never guess what's on these shells. This is what Mackie. This is what Mackie.
Yo, uh, had to take a phone call. Only way to get me off the beat is to cut my phone off. You know they say I never had no tone for this. It's cool. I don't really feel no remorse. These people don't get the 100% course. I said I'm a 10-course meal. I'm too high for you to pay. They say, yeah, you probably on your Kennedys today. Where your chicken and your piece. Believe me, ain't nothing but slim pickings out for me. Everybody's always out of it. They coming out here with the best outfit, telling me they got the prices from the outlets. How lit are you until I fucking light a fuse? Come on, I got an offer that you really can't refuse. I got the gun, the camper, and it's fueled. When they said they was trying to be bigger than huge, I don't think you bigger than Mr. Huge. Yeah, 'cause sometimes you cheating with his miss and you get caught and they beat your legs till you bleed and piss. And yo, believe in this. Bobby Presidential. I'm gonna kick this flow. I'm very influential. I don't care if they don't believe in that. I say I might just do a kip up. Hey yo, I wouldn't sleep on my back. These people always rely on that. Hey yo, when they got the bed made. Hey yo, they said I'm a urinator in your lemonade. It was the best made. These faggots giving the best shades. I don't know why they kept the eyes under the speaks. They say, yeah, I want to nerd this up for all the geeks. I don't want to get the guns for all the streets. They said I gotta be like Jay Uso. Give me the yeet. I don't know if this is just another infection or I'm infectious, but sometimes I gotta show them I'm relentless. Hey yo, I ain't trying to tell you I perfect anything. If anything, I bet you they gonna lose it all like an old man wearing dentures. Couldn't get in a bite. Trying to say it's like riding a bike. You can't forget. They said don't ever leave your life with a regret. I'm smoking a vapor, not a cigarette. You act like I'm made of paper. I'm killing it. I'm in the courts with this. These people always charging me. I'm in the court with this. There ain't no lefties, no righties talking like they was walking with the fitted in the tighties. Hey yo, I'm a titan. I fit in where I might hit. They don't want me to show you my might. That's why I'm like Bobby Lashley, but it's Bobby. You already know I'm trying to show love to everybody. The miss has it been a long time since I seen people like this. Hey yo, we used to get the biggest listings in the locals. They say you used to have the whole thing in a choke too. It's cool. Now they said you ain't hitting the show tunes. Ain't nothing to show for. Now they riding with the chauffeurs. Hey yo, it's just giving them shoulders. I tell them I'm being the modest. I wasn't being the boldest. I said God broke the mold when I molded this. Look at the way I'm mauling all these people, getting their molars. Come on, dogs, it ain't over yet. Yo, I let it drop real quick. Uh, yo, yo, yo. I This ain't an RPG. but I'ma level ya. They said it might be in war, I shoot at RPG. There's a difference in the routine. One is a game, the other one to leave you in flames. They don't give you a tag with the name and a platoon, but they'll tell you you were goofy and a buffoon before you get to do what you do. They said it smell like shit. Spread your cologne, men with perfume. I said, yeah, it's something they fuming. I don't know if Bobby's even real. This motherfucker can't be human. But blood so hot it feeling humid. I don't know if it gonna help with his shell and the helmet. They be like, damn, he in the streets looking like the homeless. I take everything from everybody like I own it. I said I'm banging every beat like I bone it. Y'all don't really know where the record is. It's cool. I gave them all my caterers. Y'all already know Bobby got that flavor. You can savor it. Now I'm just hitting them up. This is it for the teens. I say, yeah, I did it like the tag in my jeans. Leather's logo, better stop. I look like I'm Lobo. I don't think they want to stop at the go-go. But you know with the gadget, shooting the Spectre, hitting with ratchets. I don't know why they acting like this. They gotta be robots. They can't be robust. They talking about they want to be so us. I don't care if they want to be soldiers. There's a list from the kids that he want to hit from the age of whatever gets you to 6 or 45 and shit. Either way, you can't get away when you drive this stick. So why you think I might just march? I don't know if they get the big marker checks I mark, but it just checks them out. I don't care if there's another fucking rat up in the house. I hit them up. They said they gotta give them what they got. Said it burned them from the stomach like I gave them some of scotch. I might just shoot from the eyes like my name was Scots, but they using tissue and they ain't even got Scots. Come on, man, we got slots and they ain't saints, but talking like this is the thing. Why you think the bells continue to ring? I'm getting my notification. I don't care if these people are out of their place. I'm still like 5 on the PlayStation. I don't know if I'm on the spaceship, but I should have been making them pay. Now I'm making the PayPal sick. Cause they always hearing the pow and the ding when they fucking acted like wolves. Why you howling for things? Hey yo, I should have hit him in the galaxy, not Mario, but sometimes I kill things. I'm not sorry though. So when they say I'm still in it, cause I don't borrow. They said I don't think about today or tomorrow. I'm about to hit him like a tamale. I don't know if you was born to be sweet. When they said boiling in the pot, you know the noodles is boiling. I guess that's how you continue to horse with me. I'm not Stewie, but sometimes they sitting in their pampers and shit'll get gooey. Yeah, they sounded like Dewey. I don't know what to do, but everybody got a crew now. I don't know if I'm Freddy Krueger, but I'm using another Ruger, and her mom's like a Kruger. Sometimes you gotta use her till the condoms reused up. I don't know if I could reuse this. It said rewash. Bobby, why you so fucking sloppy? I don't know, cause I don't want no sloppy seconds. I don't know if there's a hella heaven, but I'm about to find out in a hella second. What's a hella? I don't know, but I remember when I saw Marvel. I wasn't marbled. Hey yo, this shit have them looking hard. I ain't no Jack Harlow, but sometimes they be looking hard though. Hey yo, it's hard to get your dough to get. Where you fucking literally can throw it in the air and people notice it. See, it's just no listing. That's the name. I wouldn't yell, hoes. When they said go sissies, whoa, they wouldn't missy though. They still with they pixie dust. People always in they fucking depression. Well, I'm here to pick thee up. That's when you spell it TH with the double E, but I'm just chilling, killing rap, smoking my THC. They said the weed with this. Don't disagree with this. Fuck it. You already know if it's not me on the beat, it gotta be remiss. If I left for a fever pitch, would you feel it sick? They be like it's drugs and Willis. What you just said, I fucking bust heads on my dealer. They said that's how you become a tiller. Not the hut, but sometimes you gotta build yourself a fucking tent. You know what hut? It be intended this stuff. They ain't even in the streets. They pretended enough. Now they fucking talking like they tender, like they tendies and nugs. These motherfuckers don't get nothing from their moms, not even a hug. You want to see my face? I'm doing something though. I'm in the middle of something that YouTube doesn't agree to. I'm here though. I'm here though. Let me get the fuck out of here. Yo, uh, yo, yo, uh, uh. Yo, Bobby ain't stuck in his feelings. Things are looking up like my phone see at the ceiling. I don't know if I looking enough men wearing wigs and concealer still would have stopped the beard stuff. And yo, when they online, they stop the weird stuff. Cause I already told them I'm not for thee. So when they said it ain't never gonna be another rapper like me, of course they don't have the nut to grease. And yo, fuck it if it came to this basement place and punishment. Cause you know how Puffy did. And yo, they get the fucking famous rappers artist chick and gave her the hardest dick. And then they gave him time for this. He said, go to Fort Dix. They was doing a podcast talking to this man and he was laughing about it. I don't know if there was something for my man in fame, but I just know that it was a man, women and change. You know, Kevin Gates. They said, oh my God, this is Heaven Gates. Don't ever talk about Miguel like it's Heaven Saints. Sometimes these people talking about his heavyweights. No, they not in the gym to lift when they talking like they love your stuff, but then they hypocrites. Come on, man, this ain't a hypocrites. I said the ice is the crystal. It's made of the water if it's frozen. They don't understand the standards of how science keeps working. And yo, if I couldn't keep it in the store with the clerks, I gotta deal with everyday jerks. You know they say the women that flirt, but they flirtatious. Even though we in the water and they on the top like it's flotation. They always wanna know where I'm at, the location. I'm back. This ain't even on the strand, so when they wanna know why they ain't winning money bands, this is like the white painted bands. They be hating every guy that looks like the white painted man. Come on, this is the wrong way to think, but that's why they couldn't get the paper to the ink. Hey yo, this is how you make a fucking pig squeal. In point when they said, yeah, could they even figure what's the point? They said, roll them up. It's the raw paper, this the joint. I guess this is something they enjoy. Hey yo, if I ain't make money, then employment, then fuck it, they can do my own thing and then destroy this. Hey yo, I'm still never in the loss of my words. I'm still looking up to the birds. They said my ceiling got the popcorn. They said my beats got it hot on. I don't know if it's just like the ointment that I'm pouring on these hoes. Of course, they said I'm like Jada. Spread them out on every floor. 24 to live. I give them 24 quick. They wouldn't even get 24 seconds. Forget 24 minutes. Yo, I said if you can be with a shorty that long, you probably got some fitness, but fuck it, dogs. The beat finished. You know, um, all right. Yo, Uh, they said I can't show face. No, I just had to break down a little bud. But sometimes I gotta get that butter, hit that rap, but don't give that stutter. Said good love, but ain't never send the mothers. Now I had to stop and thinking about some others. No, what would it come to? That would just be selfish of me to not think of myself before I think of others before me. So when I get up in this bitch and do my performance, I hope that you're feeling everything in my warmness. Couldn't never been in my calmness. They said Bobby's killing it. Yeah, it's always been this promise. Couldn't never stop, even if the timer on the bomb said it popped. See these people skip, but that don't mean they hopped. I don't know, whatever. Get them on the huffy. See, they always trash that'll get them in a hefty. People they be saying that be swinging like a lefty, but I was born like a righty. If they said they got the light name, really make them brighter. I just said it just makes them look smaller. That'd be tiny, but things look different when you're looking behind. I don't never turn that way because they said you turned assault. So before it gets to the beating and then you call assault, I don't even stop for that reason. That'll never resolve, never helping anybody's breathing, especially when I leave everybody bleeding. Come on, man. I leave every single hole so when you drink of water, I want to see it fucking show. They said something like that. I was looking at a reel. It ain't look real to me, but you know how people feel. They want to be so street. They want to be Uncle Phil. They want to be Smith. They want Chris Rock to fuck they chick to get on the big stage and slap a bitch. I don't know what it happened, sis. Everything is just looking for the cameras and the lights and the stars, but who are the stars now? Everybody said it's cool. It ain't far now, but Bobby's still killing it. This shit is far out. Hey yo, how many losses did he take? I don't feel like I ever really lost any shape. Said I gotta fucking get back all the loss of my weight. They said, yeah, put the fat in my face. It's cool. I used to look like I was skeleton because I was literally dying, but that's just irrelevant. No one really cares outside of this. So why you think they dying like the outsiders did? At least two out of the crew, they still sound like Soda Pop to you, Emilio. I guess they don't really know. You sometimes can shine, but you don't really glow. This ain't going global. They don't hit the globe. Niggas ain't cracked. They don't hit the stove. Hey, yo, I make sure you can't dive. There's no dove. You know, sometimes they just dogs, Dobermans, no goals. They only want to smell your ass with the nose. I'm back, choking y'all with the noose, giving y'all everything like the news. Yeah, in the new performance, of course, I got it slowly. Nuke and warmness. Yo. Everybody want to rap it with a boppy flow. Talk about they out here with the sloppy hoe. Yeah, them bitches ain't never do nothing but make you sloppy joes. Better stop, Bobby, make it snappy, rapidos. I don't know why these people really digging their analogies, and I'ma dig into their teeth and dig into the cavities. You understand this stuff when you get to my age. They said they maybe never make it, but the babies get made. You understand the beds unfold, the fucking sweats, and how many holes I could put in sexual sets. This is the touch of rubber. Sometimes they feel like it's just catching up. Understand when you get fries, this is ketchup. I don't know if this is the side and the hors d'oeuvres, but sometimes you got to get your order, listen to the orders, because these people out of line and you don't want them shining, because sometimes they get them excited and you don't want them catch blinded, but sometimes behind the window with the blinders, when they said it's cool to remind us, because sometimes these rhymes go over the head of minors. I know this ain't nothing but a malice. I'm telling them the talent that it takes to get to this point of the grace, but sometimes they don't want me to put the brakes. But you're hearing the urge because these people continue to search. I'm giving the urge. I put them in the water with the urges. These people really talking about their urges. I'm still rebel, doing it like Sturgis. Come on, man. I'm digging their graves where the dirt is. I don't care. I'm still where you need to be because everybody's talking like it's really unnecessary. And it's unnecessary to really try to be me. Come on, man. I'm ahead of the car. You hear the beeps. So when they said I hear your heart and I can hear it beep, these people probably never still fucking hearing me. Well, dearie, dearie. Hold on. Don't stare. I hit him with my arrow like a fucking Jeremy Reiner. Come on, man. I'm a constant reminder. Want to see my face so much. That ought to wake y'all up. Hey, yo, this man's really crazy. Very, very obsessive. This man got online today. Very, very depressing. He's trying to bury the message.
One bag, infinite possibilities. Kate Spade.
Give me a second. I'm rolling the L, so that's why you can't see my face. I'm gonna run this back in a second, though. Let me run this bitch back real quick. Boo! Alright. Finally, yeah. Rapping and breaking up stuff and rolling takes a minute when you in between them pauses. Let me run this back because I do like the beat. Uh oh. You want to see Bobby's grill? Bobby! I'm here. Yo. Yo. Not holding the phone gives me less of a distraction. I don't have a fucking pod to hold a caption, but sometimes I gotta just get where I get and give them the best and not just go over my guests. You know the list. I gotta go over the guest list. Sometimes I just don't even think, don't guess it. Yeah, I'm working hard, but I really don't sweat it. So when they said I felt like Shredder, I'm shredding everything that I'm getting in between my razor fist. But everybody said, "Oh my God, look how my mommy raised." Hey yo, either way, I didn't grow up with my mommy's ways. I just let my Tommy spray. I don't have my cheekbones looking like Tommy different power, because sometimes I feel like that's a different tower to climb. Hey, yo, man, I'm leaving all them buildings behind. When they said, where you feeling your mind? This is an examination. This ain't an exaggeration. So when I tell them I'ma just let it really blast, I don't care down in my bullets till I'm down in my last. I gave it down to the cuts that I got from the glass. I'm on the road, not a roller coaster. They said I'm not gonna lie down. I ain't rolling over. Sometimes I gotta put the cup holding on the coaster, cause I don't need my tables with that circle up. They be like, yeah, don't be a square, circle around. I don't know why they do it all for the fucking crowd. I said I'm smoking the best. I ain't said it's the loud. Said I'm doing what's possibly not allowed. I'm just moving on my powers. See, sometimes I do. They said you gotta move how you move. You can't let others make your mistakes. You gotta make your own. That's how you learn. I don't know, man. Fuck it. Let the fire burn. You heard the tires and the screech. That mean they don't get the fire in the streets. Hey yo, they get the tiring in the sheets when they rolling around here. I don't see them outside. They say, yeah, I might just show them a Mount Cyanide. Sayonara, killing with a bad case is cyanide. Hey yo, if I'm on the side to side, I'm not on the sling, but I'm just trying to decide which fucking side thing I'ma use and put them in the box like a couple of side wings. Hey yo, it said it's on my highway. It's not on my angel hair. But you gonna think of angels here. I don't know if this angle ends in, but they be like, damn dog, sometimes them things cost. This expensive. You gonna be like Mr. Fantastic when you stretch, or like Dowsing when I flex. They said that's how you hit it with that Dawes effects. Capability inside and out. How it should be. The Hyundai Santa. Now, get the Hyundai Santa Fe with 0% APR for 60 months, plus zero payments for 90 days. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Fucking commercials are crazy, dogs. Keratin by Schwarzkopf. This professional quality line instantly builds hair bonds and unlocks 10 times stronger hair. Powered by multiplex bonding technology. Keratin by Schwarzkopf. Only at Walmart. Easy. Uncle Robert. Oh, somebody knows me. Uh, yo, yo. Uh, uh. Yo, yo. Mama sorry. They say, man, I'm on my worst ways when I made my mama cry. I don't know if I'm still on my legs or in my claw, but they said I got a head full of hair. I still ain't bald. I got this phone and still gonna call. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get calls. They said, damn, I got love for everybody. I'm just like the gift, but sometimes they don't like what I give. I don't know if it's too much on my lip, but sometimes I said I'm trying to give them all of my best. Never all of my slip. I never really felt like I slipped my wrist because I don't want suicide to be the choice that I made for this. They said I was made like I got this all locked in here. They said, yeah, it's like dreadlocked in here. You know, I got it on stock. And everybody from the block, I ain't forget. I'm still wearing it like my socks. Yeah, 'cause the streets. So when they said it's gotta be a fucking wrinkle in time, it's just a crease. I said I got love for everybody, just a piece. 'Cause sometimes it ain't worth all the fighting, it's just the grief. Hey yo, I'm hotter than the degree. I'm not saying the spray. Sometimes I just love going over my ways. Said I can't really give it a loss. Sometimes I gotta get sleep, but I don't really get any really. They said, can it get any silly? I don't know. The laugh of death and still find a way to just get a rap for this. See, I gotta put it in words because sometimes that's the only way to get away from all of the hurt. See, I don't know if I'm in the front seat or the back seat driving, but I'm still driving. Hey yo, if I'm doing it live, I'm still alive. I didn't die, and that ain't even a lie. Trust me, and don't put me in the suit and tie. You already know how I'm suited. I want a graphic shirt. I ain't a graphic, but sometimes I get too graphic with work. Sometimes you gotta deal with what you deal with. I don't feel like I had the same amount of spirit, but I hope that this can clear some stuff. This don't conclude. And it just don't include a lot of people that thought they was included. I was feeling the one that's disincluded, but I got muted and I got cured. I'm just sure I'm insured even if my wife don't know. They said I'm at least worth 30,000 when I go, and hopefully I get at least a million more on flows, cause influence is something I hope to give. They said I don't want to die yet. I hope to live. I don't want no Ozempic. Give me your fucking gym and the diet, because sometimes I'm in my head and I'm living it quiet. I don't know if this is the taste they said isn't quiet, but the only thing you can tell me is tell me when I'm lying. I'm like a lion in this room. It's cool, I'm in the range, and sometimes I got things that's in my dome. Uh. Hey yo, they say you know my mood from the morning, afternoon, or whenever we catch you. They said it's cool. I don't ever do things that wasn't that. They said it's too natural. I don't know if I can capture everything that I do, but I won't get caught up in addiction in a capsule. Sometimes they said you're living in a cat suit. I don't know if that does what it that, but they say it's just furry and it's all in a hat. I don't feel like I'm wearing it. It's cool. I get the badge like the sheriff did, but they said you gotta know how to share. But sometimes I wanna own everything from the ears. If it doesn't make sense, then it doesn't make money. Sometimes it makes them cry before it makes that funny. But and yo, I gotta wait. Cause sometimes I try to escape, but I don't really get to get away. It's not for the keys. I fucking roll down the window, hit 100 in the car just to feel a breeze. Everybody said, yeah, you gotta really disagree. Cause it ain't me and myself, but sometimes I'm in my own head. And we could just decimate. Sometimes I don't know if that's just me in an estimate, but I just try to get away. Remember when I said there's just thoughts in my head, they keep running. I don't know if I'm trying to sharpshoot or the gunman, but sometimes it just chewing on the gum. They say, how many times could you do that before you got nothing? Hey yo, I spent all my money on it. Hey yo, we're putting on the price, and that's a pretty penny. They said they out here trying to fight, looking like pretty deadly. Hey yo, and Bobby been out here pretty ready. I don't know if I'm just swerving, if I'm really steady. They said I'm flattening up my tummy and a bigger belly. Hey yo, it's cool. I'm about to give them that southern comfort. Call me Nelly. Where's Ashanti? Everybody saying they hate me, but everybody want me. Let me out there. What if that beach view they promised just got 100 times better? Yo. Hey, yo, this is my second show. I got. Do we still got audio? I don't know. You gotta let me know. Do we still got audio? I don't know. You gotta let me know. If not, I'm gonna have to run this back like Jay Uso. All right, we still got sound. All right, let me run this back real quick. Yo, all right, all right. Yo, hey, yo, I got caught up, interrupted again. I don't know. Maybe it's people not really in the listening. I know you here in the listeners. Hopefully we can pick it up. I'm just trying to get back to where my thought was. Hold on. See, I don't know. They just caught me off. They gave me 2 times the same interruption. Give me a second. Yes. Switch it up. All right. Yo, yo, uh, yo, hey, yo. I'm trying to breathe deep, but I got all this phlegm. Said I gotta get it out before I leave. All this is. I don't know if I really get a good audience, but I'm trying to work like I did this in the office. I ain't get no paperwork done. I ain't get no offers. But they said I put in work. I could have been an author. I don't know. Either way, I don't even look at this. They say I gotta have a look like it's crooked twist. Maybe that's just the way my eyes was born. And when they said I might have looked this way this morning, I ain't been as good as I had on my coffee. They said I gotta be on these freestyles because I'm feeling a little talky. Hey yo, we don't get the clear phones and the walkies. They said they want another fight like Milwaukee. Hey yo, I could have got my beers, but I don't need all that shit on my beard. Hey yo, I can't really get it off my face when they said where you at, God. I'm looking all of my face like, damn, where you brought me. They said it's cool. I ain't still up in the lost. I ain't been dead. I almost did. I ain't in the ground yet. They said I ain't been lost, I ain't been found. I'm just somewhere. I'm out of bounds. They said I can't be on my cool. I don't know. Sometimes I'm off note. They said count it down. 1, 2. Hey yo, that's the 2 steps they can get to. You know it's a cool check. I didn't get it yet. Hey yo, I'm just dealing with the wind. That means the hot air and the breath. I'll get it in. Hey yo, regardless of where it gets them, the medicine. I don't know. I don't feel the beat. I'm getting out of here, dogs. This fucking shit sucks. Let me see something fire. Oh, I, yo, yo, I. They say I gotta have the hunger. I have the energy. I don't want to waste that on half the enemies. See, that ain't for intended. So when they want to do what they want to do, I guess it comes to the numbers I said. You know the 1 and 2s. I don't run a 31, but I do pass a dirty gun. And these people that chew it off like they spitting some dirty gum. I don't care about advances. These people never get monies in front. So why you think they always spend that 35 on the runs? Hey yo, I'm on the runway, not a runaway, but these people want to stunt. See the cops put the gun away. What you want? Hey yo, they said either way a quicker choose, a pistol loose. They want to get popped before they make a move. This ain't the quicker draw, but either way, you pick a jaw. See, 'cause it could be a lot of them, and I'm gonna just pick them off. Hey yo, this is the head count I talked about from earlier. Hey yo, that ain't for the work in the building, but I'm on my Mr. Furley stuff. They get the neck pearl jewels and pulls. See, that's like cool teeth. It really hurts the nervies. Hey yo, when it comes to the swerve, I already gave him the courage to come over to the corner and bring in the work. I gave him the worst. Trust me, my hands in the pockets to take all the profits away. What the process it takes. All the hustle and the data you took only took 5 seconds to run with your rook. That's what happens when you're not a crook. Forget a halfie. They like a fucking banana taffy. I'm coming out. The gun is out. The show the cabbie. We don't pay. They said we in the park, but we don't play. I made a bed, but it's not for me to lay. It's for you to mutilate. Come on, man. There ain't nothing new for me to say. Either way, I'm the leader. I'm not a follower. So when it comes to growing up, I'm not a toddler. I'm not a tattler. I showed him the snake. I'm not a rattler, but I'll rattle ya. I'll probably frazzle ya. Either way, I know how to put the fucking conspiracies to play. This ain't nothing that really doesn't happen for a mason. You fucking showing carpentry and how I really make it. I'm like Jesus. I'm out here half really naked. I'm probably a caveman on a woolly mammoth. They said I'm white, but I'm really Spanish. They said I can't live where I was at. I'm really vanished. I don't know how that managed, but I'm my own manager. They said I'm like Brock Lesnar. I don't know if I lived up my legend up, but they said I lived enough. It's cool. I gotta just quit. At some point, at least, yo, you have to admit I'm the shit. That fucking light it don't work. Oh, yo, uh, yo. They say I remind them of Bray Wyatt, Eric Rowan. I don't know if you see fireflies, but maybe we were glowing. They said everywhere I fucking leave maggots and flies showing, cause there ain't nobody walking back when all these guys going. Hey yo, I'm living to the moment, it's up. They said it's cool. I already told you what's up. These people said I gotta make at least 1 million in the subs, cause I don't even care drinking billions in the pub. People said I gotta get the bubbles and the bubbly, cause everything is bubble in my head and never troubles me. Hey yo, I gotta leave it to the phones in my bottom of my feet. Yeah, sometimes that's where you leave everything you eat, cause they said don't shit where you eat, but sometimes that's what you gotta do, what you need to be, cause everything leads to a trail and the trail you leave. I don't know if I'm just leaving a familiar league. I'm just trying to leave his legacy. They said I'm living them and locking them. The block is like a Lego. So when they're hearing them popping, I'm locking them potatoes. I don't know about these people that literally say no. Come on, man. My heart is a volcano. You ain't even moving unless you see the fucking halos. Nah, man, it's heinous. And I take your heart like Kano. I don't know if there's a rage bait, but sometimes you gotta know where to stay. Hey, yo, they be like Ace. You ain't lucky. They took your food stamps, made it clunky. I don't know if this shit got the block made of junkies, but people's really jumpy. And yo, my feeder hit him up. This shit is cleat when they said, damn, Bobby straight up the elite. And yo, I can't tell them that I was in the regulars. Cause everybody thinking that we take the regular bus. Hey yo, I'm not throwing hundreds on them regular bucks. Or even putting it up. They said I can't do enough. Hey, yo, I'm doing chores, but I ain't choring. They said I'm so immature, and I am maturing. I don't know if this is the amateur hour, but I'ma fucking make a cloud smoking all of this sour. They said it's cool. I'm never feeling salty smoking these cowards. Now I gotta show them how I X this talent. This, hey, yo, man, where the hell this talent went? I'm looking for somewhere where the challenge is. It's like Mortal Kombat for the tool, and they lose the first fight with the blade and the tool. I don't care. They said finish it. I just admitted this. I said I got a plate and I'm about to finish it. I don't care if they on their skinny shit. You get it? Fuck it. I ain't done yet. A true gym nugget.
I'm in the gym thugging it.
Let's see what's going on. We doing some throwback over here.
One bag, infinite possibilities. Kate Spade.
Oh, yo. Hey yo, they said I smoke bud like it's religious as Budapest. They said it gotta be slugs of the heart, man, through the chest. I've been through it all, the dubs, man, through the depths. Sometimes I gotta find my way back through the steps. You know it's intaking. It's not no intake, so it ain't nothing that you can't do. It ain't nothing that you can't take. They said you gotta make lemonades out of the urine, of course, but sometimes it ain't the best taste. I don't know if I could put the bitter or the best face, but they said yeah, sometimes you talk to God and give the best faith. I don't know if that gets you out $1 million in a race. When they said it only gets you out of this Instagram cake, but you know they want chicks with fake bodies and tits to say Bobby did that, then Bobby did this. But sometimes I got a whole body to witness that this would just be gym sets to get a fitness. Hey yo, I'm not for the beginner's course. They said I'm all in. I'm like Gordon Ramsay's dinner course. I'm too much of the lack of the peppers and the salt. So I guess the result is I ain't going to Brooklyn to eat a fucking oversalted fucking A-Rap sandwich that costs $25 full of eggs, fucking egg rolls, and fucking sweet sausage. Hey yo, you already know it's diabetes off this, but I fucking almost treaded up, but I ain't tread enough. These people said, watch where you tread. Don't ever lose your bread here. They said, nah, if they don't even get the chicken, they gonna get a sandwich made out of Popeyes. Forget the chicken. I don't know if there's a kitchen here, but it's fake. These people don't understand what they really just ate. They said they ain't money here, really just raking. Fucking dogs are really just taking this whole fucking vapor up. It's like my life ain't real. It's like I make it up. Hey yo, these people ain't take enough. I should have took a bow, but I'll take a bowl. These people said I got cereal I could eat in bowls, but I'd rather eat a cup. They said I gotta measure it up, so I eat it in a measuring cup. No, we just did this beat. Yo. Uh, Yo, they say I gotta finish what I start. They said I gotta be like Homer. Where the fuck is Bart? I lost March. They said I gotta choke him out, catch a charge. They said to try to live life is really hard. I don't want to treat it harsh, but sometimes they gotta see the marks. I don't mean from a belt, but I came from where we used to be at the bathtub. My mom's used to have the extendo cord meeting me well. Used to have to fucking kneel on bags of rice. Now they said this man's bad or nice. I don't know, but I can't sleep. They said I'm battered nights. Hey yo, now I just eat fish and chicken and batter. I gotta have it fried. They said it gotta have it my way. I can't have to lie. They say yeah, I'm caught in a knot. I'm not half the tie. They said I'm the whole me. If I wasn't that, then who would I be? Hey yo, it's a B.I.G. Nah, but they said he would suck his mama dick to be on some father shit the way he got a chick. That's what they said in the barber shop. I don't know, man, but now they trying to be out of reach. Hit him with the father shot. And yo, I can't be in my lost thoughts. They be like mothballs, call them moth claws. Hey yo, I'm almost close. They said it's cool. I can't sleep without holding my toes. That ain't the way it's supposed to be, but I don't really feel safe. They say, yeah, I know God's looking at me like he fake. I don't know if I'm really just running like athletes, trying to make the best run, but it can't be. I'm trying to be the record breakers. They said the scorer. I gotta be the guy that hits you with the Gora, just like a rhino. I don't know, hell if I know if I could fucking kill a wino with a wine bottle. And, yo, they said Instagram and all these fine models that have you feeling the cock once they found out. I don't know if that's something that I was fond of. When they said it's cool, I probably punch them like I was Rhonda, not around. It's cool. I'm not really the guy they search for on the browser. Maybe now, fuck it. I'm killing them calves. That's a baby cow. I don't know if they can get a gun they call the baby cow, but either way, they make it wild when they make it loud. I don't know if they make them like me and make them proud. I still did show my face. They said I did it, but fucking dogs. I don't know if I stun them enough to stone cold kick them, but sometimes that's the way it is when the beer kicks in. And yo, they get caught up. That's a mere vixen. That ain't Donna Burner, Bonner, and Blix, or whatever the fuck they fucking name is. Them deers coming over here. Hold on. Beer is whacked off. Louis bag. Yo, I got the phone sitting up on the bud tray, about to go out like D-Bob Dudley. Get a table. Fuck it. With legs stable. And fucking Power Bob Sable. I don't know if it's fake or made of plastic, but sometimes you gotta wear them out to show where it lasted. I'm lasting along with life. They said, damn, you should have took yourself out a long time. That's a long ago. But it's not for me to tell you I'm a mongolo. Either way, I'm not a manga, but I might just get my eyes to look chinky when they said this guy was looking like he was getting slinky. Hey yo, I might have had something wrong with the kidneys. Or maybe something worse, but either way, I figured it out. I made it work. I'm still here. I said 2026. It's a good year to get it a start. And yo, it took me out of fucking what was it? Spotify. Pretty much is not alive. Hey yo, they was trying to tell me I'm just a lie. But I had to be justified. They never really told me why I got them 3 strikes. But it's cool. YouTube gave me new life. So I'm out here with the blue lights. But they off. And they said I should have never did this live and took a day off. But it'd be like cutting the circulation. One day they'll cut your leg off. And I ain't nothing to lay with. But they said it's cool. They built like a play kit, just a play set. They just planking. I don't know where they just lay at, but it's cool. Either way, where they play, I'll be waiting willingly, shooting the kidneys up. They said, damn, either way, give me them jimmies up. They said the Jimmy's up too. They want to know what Jay was up to. Hey yo, that was another story. I'm talking about these 2 twins that's coming out the pockets. This ain't allegory. Hey yo, but if they want 3, that was Severus. But then they go and walk around here with 7 limbs. Yo, uh, yo, they say I had to take that little smoke break in between this poetry or this little get to know it's me. You know, I'm trying to send the love back, even though I don't know who's sending the hit. Still sending the love taps. And yo, we trying to get this capita, not this capita. The fucking people that ain't on this planet Earth. I just be like the wavy. You know, you gotta surf. They said I grew up like I had to be a baby first, but you know that don't get me to just remember all the feed. They say yeah, it's just goobers you get to eat, or it's Gerbers. Either way, this don't get me any further. You know, it just hungry when I ate, but you know they ain't gonna get you anywhere today. They say, yeah, I'm just looking ahead of it, but you know, I don't know if this relevant stuff really gets me to a place where I'm headed to rest. I don't know, man. I said, hold on, man, my thought got stuck. You know, sometimes you got a thought in your breath. I said, should I just stop to smoke? Because I got a lot to say, but people think I ain't got a how to joke. Hey yo, I ain't a pot of eggs trying to hop this yokis when they talking like damn. Is he really choking? Hold on. Let me find something different because he's fucking young Jeezy Beats or whatever the fuck is going on. Yo, uh, hey, yo, hey, hi. Yo, I'm from the era of the errorless. Now we the era of the therapists and the terrorists and the terrorists. I don't know if it's still on my tire streets where they say, yeah, we ain't still in no shopping sprees. Too many different things happening on the baggages. But I'm still waiting on my managers. Either way, I'm taking the bandage off. And yo, hands off, but it can't touch. They say, yeah, it can't sip on in a liquor cup. It's not that I didn't want any of your elixir, it's just that I don't want any trouble with my mixers. It's crushed ice, fuck ice. They want people to run and fuck life. And yo, they be looking for ways, but you know, when they see you fucking other people's wives, they be looking away. Otherwise, and yo, wise guys get shot in a nice suit. Yo, it's either that way or they knife you. We don't get too much love, it ain't like you. And yo, they want that celebrity to get that level C, but I don't know if I hit that peak. And yo, I'm still ready to do. You know, they say, yeah, I ain't done it, I ain't through, but I feel like Thor with the hammer that he throw, and you know what's going through any foe that he goes. And yo, I got so many goals, I can't hit every one of them just yet. I gotta wait, there's a set. Hold on, gotta relight this. I knew I wasn't gonna be thrilled with this. Yo, yo, uh, yo. I would have put in that Chewie and Griselda, but it probably never held up like Mario and Zelda. I tell them it ain't nothing. This is gonna resemble it, so I don't know if I'm gonna continue to rumble it. See, I'm just building an empire to crumble it, cause you gotta build what you love and destroy it. You know, to the point where there's no joyless. And yo, all you hear is the voices. I can't say that I'm Randy, but I'm damned to kick you like a soccer ball if I can. They said I'm like a hand on Mega Man to shoot like a fucking laser or a cannonball or two. But either way, they said I'm toxic, volatile, and it probably doesn't come from thoughts of Hollywood. Indian chicks in Bollywood. But either way, I'm still running in my footsteps. They said I got a good depth. I'm deep. I'm not killing. I'm not having any arguments like Johnny Depp in the middle of the court, looking like I'm fucking captain in the court. No, I forgot it's Jack and the Sparrow. Now they get me back with the barrows. And yo, I'm never letting them embarrass me. I'm feeding the birds like they were sparrows. Hey yo, I'm dodging the heat like they were arrows. Hey yo, they said I gotta be thorough. I gotta be playing with time, call me Chronos. Hey yo, they said call him almost. I must be taller than old Moss. They be screaming no Moss. Hey yo, either way, don't pass. Come over here acting so pompous. Hey yo, they said I'm blowing them up, Pompeii, but it's sometimes the some way, some pays. No, you know, phase in the top of your hairline to pay. Well, you know, these people ain't got no mind for paper. Either way, it was paid for. So if you was pilfer, there's something to kill for, huh? They don't have to understand. I know I got them in the scanner trying to find me in the scan, but they ain't no scams. Someone is coming to scandalous. They said it's your birthday, bitch, and it's the candle lit. And yo, it can't really let you blow. They said they got a hold on them, they can't let you go. It's cool. They said it's so electrolytes. That's electrical. But they don't want you to die. That's what they expect from you. Hey, yo, my battery's down to less than 20. I don't know if there's any more words I can put them plainly. If they can't see, I guess it can't cancel my chances. If I was chance the rapper to go to Jersey and tell them where my rap is. I don't know if I could show them where my hat is. But it's cool. I ain't trying to show them all my patterns. Really doesn't matter on the webs when you think about it. Don't lose your legs. Hey yo, don't lose your life. Do everything to not lose your life. And yo, don't lose your likeness neither, because AI is trying to take your voice and features. Trust me, man, this should cost them costly. Try to have them servants get fired like Bentley Butlers. Come over here, gutless. They don't want to see what the gun did, but it's some sex. So when it's coming to see a son born, it comes from some sex. I don't know if it's successful to come over here and bust raw nuts in a vessel, but I digress. And how many of them unborn got digested? But either way, I gotta just talk about them project steps. Hey yo, I'm just looking at my adjectives. You know they just wanna add to this, but they don't have any more to add. It's just gonna be more than bad. And you know they said the bombings like Baghdad in the baggage. I don't know if that's just a book bag full of bad shit, but they be looking real red in the face. They ain't bashful. They gonna look like something I bashed it. Hey, yo, I'm just looking to bask in the hold of the moment. You already know sometimes it's me and the sort of omens, the sort of moments that I already told you. I had the omens. Now I just gotta keep the focus. Sometimes your leg smells like fucking almonds. I'm trying to tell you, it's can't bring. I'm being honest. They don't want to show you what it gets you to your life and leisure when they said you gotta lose your mind and have amnesia. They don't know how this rap leisure leash, what I said is cool. I fuck up a marriage too. Call me Bobby Keys. Oh, that's Alicia. But they don't got no dog tags and no leashes. They just want to come back to these places that look nice and safe, but they don't get to spend their nights away. They only have the lock options. Like, yo, if I got something, I gotta put it stop. I gotta put it in my butt. Damn, that ain't looking gangster to me. That's looking sus. Hey, yo, but you can look it up. They said, yeah, it's so gangster to be in the lock, sitting in the cots over here, only smelling buttholes and cocks. No, it's not. Trying to find something that I think I would like because I'm getting ready to get out of here. My phone's about to die, so I'm gonna end this live. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed the show. I'm looking to continue to, get back on it. Took a little break to relax, enjoy the good weather. Uh, uh. Yo, they say you get more flies with honey than vinegar. I come to get rid of ya. It's basically screaming, finish ya. I don't care. You loose. When they said cool moves, I don't know if I can show you anymore. I'm feeling very loose at this stage and this point. They be like, damn dogs, he's casing the joint. They always want to look and he give the disappoint. Yeah, cause from a distance he giving them the joint. I don't know if this is the enjoyment when they said they don't have anymore. What he have in his store? I don't know, but I feel like I'm flying, like I'm on the rug. I'm like a fucking lion giving the fucking rub. With my genie, I got a crazy chick in a bikini with a gun. Better believe me. If not, then it give you something like bulimia. Everybody's just whimsy and screamia. I don't know if this is just a scrimmaging. Everything just giving off all them thoughts from the images. People really thinking I ain't doing all the inking. Where you think I did this drawing out? Now I keep sawing out all these little limbs. Yeah, from the joints, from the knees. Sometimes you gotta cut where the temps, but sometimes you gotta know where to begin. You ever get lost in my head, all in this forest, but I'm looking forward to it. Not Griffith, so if you get your forehead with a knee, then a kicking, I don't know if that'll make him run up screaming like a chicken. You know when your head's cut off. Sometimes you gotta run in the darkness like the lights cut off. But I don't know if that's just the road that I took. Now they said you gotta throw a jab in a hook because you gotta swing even if you didn't have the look. I'm just modeling, but I don't feel like I'm taking the picture on some model thing. But people said my fucking kidneys gotta be killed from all the bottlings. But that's not me. I stopped doing all of the stuff they said I was doing. Snorting, now I'm just doing everything I gotta do for the choring. Because they said even if I ain't the cure, I gotta show them that I did mature. Hey yo, give them more than they gave me on electric chairs. That's why my hair stands up. You know, all the electrics there, but they said it's in the metrics. Sometimes you gotta expect it there, but I ain't getting my specters on as long as I get a respecting song. I don't care if it really long and it last. They said how long you gonna last. I don't know, but how long you gonna cut the grass? I said I break it down. I cut the glass. When you've been injured, you need an experienced attorney at your side. Your Selena attorney will meet. Uh, yo, yo. Uh. Yo, I ain't giving image to project. They be talking like a gun and get an image to protect. Hey yo, if that ain't a technique, then it's something that is technical. See, I don't want a technicality. When people said working out, check the calories. I don't know if that's released, but I'm fucking cooking it like chicken. Check the grease. Hey yo, if they don't get the meat, hey yo, fuck it. They don't get the meat. Sometimes all they do is get the heat like the oven's on. You know it ain't never lost. So I don't even know why they say the love is gone. And yo, you can't hold it without the oven grip. So if it isn't with the oven mitts, then why you trying to hold it? This ain't held. They said it ain't held well. Overtime. Sometimes I go over my overtime. I don't even go over lines. You think this will go over well? They said you gotta pick your good vines when you go over the smell. Sometimes you gotta know to get your elbows dirty, but you know, it's hard to keep it sturdy when they say you in your 40s, you want to keep it in your 30s. They say you got to watch where you keep in your birdies, not where you at, where you think you in the burbs. Nah, I'm where they still just shoot for no reason, really. They don't even give you cues. You know, it comes from people that have no IQs. You know, their eyes really meet in the middles. I don't know if they understand these things when they talking about the truth really stings, but sometimes I retire this like Sting. Hey, yo, and no Darby Allen, but they be talking like where he at with this. I don't know if I'm going over with the theatrics. I'm not in the theaters yet, but I feel like my life is a movie if you still haven't seen the reelings yet. Hey yo, it's not for my personal feelings. I'm like Wolverine, still dealing with half of my body hurting the healing. Hey yo, but I might just burst through the ceiling. Sometimes I can't hide nor conceal it. Hey yo, this ain't for people that's still with the scrupulous. They don't know how the populace can really get off a list when I lock it quick. I don't want to show them how I shock them shits, but sometimes I gotta shake them. But this is not for me to really rumble everything that I'm breaking. Sometimes I gotta make it out. You know, because they just break in, but they can't make it out the house. I know this was a caper, but this ain't for the cappers. They be all for the captions, but this ain't for the rappers. This for the rapture. This for the endless. They be saying God's trying to pull them up quick, but they ain't feeling enough of the spirit. They said, oh my God, my holiest to talk the most, and my house is the moldiest. They said they want to show how the zombies come from the mold. You didn't get it, but I'm trying to explain to them how they trying to use mushrooms to fuck fumes. Oh, my phone's on 10 when I said it was on 20. Now I say they ain't gonna pay a pretty penny. I don't know why they had JC pennies. Every time they gonna roll with the bag and the ups. All they do is bag with the cups. Now they just saw with the badge and the cuffs. I don't even think that was bad enough. Now they want to say about a lad in the carpet. Remember when I said I had a genie, my third wish, but I don't even care. And I'm thinking I'm nervous, but I don't even care. Then bringing up the courage. I had to make something work right with the monkey's palm. I don't even think about it, dogs, but my luck is gone. And I had to keep up my Lucky Charms. And I ain't even get to eat no Lucky Charms. They looking like a farmer when they saw my beard. They said, damn dogs, you sort of weird. I don't know how it came, but you put up here. How you thought you gonna make a whole career? I don't know, but I still want the paper and the pen and the ink. But I'm sitting there, thoughts and a think. But I said, fuck that, I reneged. But I'd rather just urinate the side of my sink. At least it's what I did. And then I released it, my piss, because they said I couldn't let it just smell like to my pits. But fuck it, dogs, I was in the deepest pits before they even had a thought of even thinking this. And now I'm bagging my feet because they said I can't keep slouching, but it's cool. I ain't on my house thing, and I'm in a room. I ain't on my couch thing. I gotta get back to the first thing. You already know it's not a Thursday, it's a Monday. And I only got 10% on my phone. I gotta run this, so I'm just getting the work in before I just get caught up with all this stuff. You already know I got phone calls that I gotta make. I ain't making this up. Yo, they got me caught with the government sanctions, but I feel like they should have thanked them instead. But they want the blood from my fucking veins. They want that straight from my head. I don't know if that it calls to be, but they want to fucking take my fucking head off of my neck and drink it from my skull. You see, I was literally telling you they want to skull fuck me. They took all of my views and my looks. They say, yeah, you was making it huge and enough, but now they felt like I was using the stuff. Nah, man, I'm not gonna get caught up in all of this stuff like the Hina virus. Come on, it's kind of silent when they said you get it from the shit of rodents. How this fucking gets in everything that you eat, or in the air, in the sea, or fucking near people that was getting near doing stuff that was clearly a little weird. See, they said that they get it under weird suspicions. But yeah, I'm out. That was my two shows for the day right now. Hopefully, we get to do that again tomorrow and throughout the week. But you already know, from the morning, afternoon, or whenever we catch you, all I ask you to do one thing for me, and that's